Well, these are not good news from our side because let's start from the facts. Recent figures shows that only 2,000 to 3,000 of work permits for Romanian workers were delivered in the last period. So it is completely artificial to imagine a so-called threat from the Romanian workers to invade the Dutch labor market. Given this small numbers, we really don't see any disbalance in the dynamics of the Dutch labor market. And we also have hundreds of highly skilled Romanian professionals absorbed by the Dutch labor market very well so far. So we think that the decision is, well, maybe based on some misperceptions, and we would like to work with our Dutch partners to dismantle such misperceptions.
I understand your response, but I'm looking for an answer to the question, if this rule in the Netherlands now, this decision, is this an insult to you and your fellow countrymen?
Well, we don't see it in these terms. All we need is to stay with our 2 feet on the ground and to see the exact figures about the migration of the labor force from Romania to the Netherlands. And once again, we don't have any reason to see this normal European dynamics as a threat for your need to create jobs and to have a good management of your labor market.
So there is no reason for the Dutch government to be afraid for an invasion?
Not at all. Well, during the previous enlargements of Europe, we all remember some urban legends about the threat, the similar imaginary threats from Poland, for instance, and things are going pretty well. The added value of the new emerging economies of the new member states is nowadays absolutely visible, and there is no massive migration. I mean, we have to compare what happened in other cases during the previous enlargements of the European Union.
So why do you think the Dutch government took this decision? Because they know the numbers as well as you do. Why this measure?
Well, we all want a safer life for our fellow citizens, but nevertheless we are sharing the same common destiny as citizens of Europe. And it is hard for me personally to find the purpose of this decision, but I also count on the direct dialogue between the 2 capitals, the 2 governments, and I think we will manage to obtain, as in other bilateral issues, an exit strategy and a reasonable compromise.
The Dutch government also opposes your entry of Romania and Bulgaria into the Schengen zone. What do you make of that?
Well, several evaluation missions have certified our technical readiness when it comes to the Schengen infrastructure and acquis. We have invested more than €1 billion in this infrastructure just to have for ourselves, first of all, the best possible level of security. We have also the backup, the political support of the European Parliament, and also a decision already advanced in the last European Councils and Justice and Home Affairs Council. So as long as there is a clear majority of member states in favor of the Schengen enlargement with Romania and Bulgaria, we maintain our confidence that once again through direct dialogue we will convince our Dutch partners, because it is strange to see that issue on the bilateral agenda, given the fact that the Netherlands are our first trade partner with very impressive figures. For instance, 5.8 billion euro for investments and around 27 billion euro bilateral trade exchanges in 2010. We have here in Romania a large and normally happy business community composed by the main Dutch companies, and they are doing very well. They have I wouldn't say that, but certainly the Schengen enlargement with Romania and Bulgaria will help to further increase this already impressive bilateral figures in trade, investments and mobility of people. This is extremely important, and we still think that well, our offer to organize visits from Dutch experts on our border and to cooperate closely with our Dutch partners in this respect is still open. We think that we will work jointly to come out with a solution for next year.
This measure by the Dutch government be reason for you to pick up the phone and call your Dutch colleagues, the Minister of Foreign Affairs here, Rosenthal, to complain about the situation?
Well, I have a constant and very friendly dialogue in Brussels and elsewhere with my colleague, Mr. Uri Rosenthal. And I know that he is working in a constructive way to, well, just find a solution in this respect. It is really a... Yes, but we have to communicate more and better on both sides, because this is, as I said earlier, a matter of misperception. We have large Romanian communities abroad in many other member states. They are very well integrated, working for the GDP of those countries. And I don't see any need to continue on this track. We need a solution, and we are ready to cooperate very transparently in a constructive way, as I said, with our Dutch colleagues in order to overcome all this.
Are you aware about the fact that we have a strong right-wing party in the Netherlands, the PVV, that is supporting the government and that is absolutely against more immigrants from your country into this country?
Well, if we have this, as we speak, only 3,000 Romanian workers in the Netherlands, you can imagine that all those of my fellow citizens wanting to find a job in another member state are already there. So really it is our common duty as democratic governments and equal member states to work to limit the influence of any kind of extremism and racism and xenophobia, because otherwise I think Europe is at risk, and we have clearly the interest to continue this process.
Do you think that the right-wing party, the PVV, is the cause of the trouble between...
It is not my duty to finger point any well responsible for this unhappy and temporary story between us. But it is clear that there are some domestic political purposes in this game, And we would like also to suggest a more vivid interparliamentary dialogue, which is not only people-to-people contact, but also party-to-party contact. This is needed right now, and I suggest that this kind of dialogue starts with all the parliamentary forces in your parliament.
Which party do you belong to?
I belong to the Democrat Liberal Party, which is a member of the EPP.
So are you a member party of the VVD, the Liberal Party here in the Netherlands, who is in the coalition and who has the Prime Minister?
We have a constant political dialogue at the European scale with all our partners from the EPP. But we have also a liberal party in our parliament, so all these channels must be used more often in order to clarify the landscape.
A couple of weeks ago, your country cancelled a meeting with our Prime Minister, Mark Rutte. Has that got anything to do with this issue?
Nothing at all. Your Prime Minister was preparing an official trip to Bulgaria and Romania for internal reasons, I think, linked to their elections there. Our Bulgarian friends have cancelled, postponed the visit, and but we are waiting the visit of your Prime Minister at any moment.
Thank you very much for clearing that all up. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.